mistakes I made as a beginner when I embarked on the journey to learn how to glow up. I thought glowing up would be funsies, but man, this shit is hard. I'm gonna talk through some super basic things that you probably already know, so hopefully you don't learn from my mistakes, or you can just laugh at me for being an amateur. But something that I'm not an amateur in is mindset. We need to shift our mindset around glowing up. Nothing is going to make you hotter than actually believing that you're hot first and foremost. I engaged in glow up culture not because I felt that I needed to transform, but purely out of fun and curiosity. Any transformation that you embark on in life would ideally stem from the energy of I get to, rather than I should, I have to, I need to. I engage in transformation with the energy of for the hell of it. You manifest what you focus on. So if you believe that you are hot, you will manifest more reasons to believe that you are hot. So if you believe that you are ugly, you will attract more evidence into your reality that reinforces this belief that you are ugly. You don't want to have anxiety? Just don't think about it. That's it. I glowed up not out of a lack mindset because I believed that I lacked attractiveness. I glowed up not out of feeling like my appearance is not enough, and not out of feeling good enough and not feeling pretty enough. Focusing on how you lack attractiveness is a lack mindset, and you don't want to be living your life out of trying to fill the lack in your life. It's okay and it's necessary to have goals in mind, but you need to have detachment from the outcomes as well. Okay, today I butchered my hair. I did this side swept hairstyle because half my hair came out wavy and the other half came out with these like really cute ringlets. Looking perfect on video is not worth the brain cells that I'm losing, and to look this certain way that I think I have in my head. I'm already hot, I'm already pretty, I don't need to do anything else. And so what if my hair turned out like not the way that I envisioned it in my head? That doesn't mean anything about me. It just means that I don't know how to use a fucking curling iron because I've never done it before. That doesn't mean that I'm ugly, or you know, maybe it does. I don't know what your beauty standards are like. The way that I got out of this ugly mindset that I had was moving out of my family home, where my mother's Filipino beauty standards had permeated her entire identity and had wormed its way like a little parasite into my brain. For 21 years straight, I was not white enough. I don't know if she realized, but she did have to sleep with a white man to make me. So who's not white enough? I don't think it's me. The other thing that I did to get out of my ugly mindset was to start dating people who actually thought I was attractive. When your belief system is that you're not attractive and you manage to somehow get yourself into a relationship, potentially your partner may also not think that you're attractive. They could be settling with you. I dated people who I don't think they thought I was attractive. One of them fully spelled out for me, I like you so much that it doesn't matter to me what you look like. And I think he thought that was some kind of noble gesture, like it must be such an honor to date this dickhead. Which, if you can believe that at that age, I had had 3 boyfriends at that point in time who didn't actually find me attractive. It's like the outdated worldview that money can't buy happiness, but money can solve your financial problems that contribute to unhappiness. Likewise, attractiveness does not solve all your problems. It won't make you happy, but it does create ease when you navigate this lookist society. Looks only fix your looks problem. You are more than how you look. Let's talk about appearance. Disclaimer, do what you want to do. Don't get mad at me for having an opinion. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This is for funsies. This whole glow up journey I went on was for funsies. Like, nothing's serious and nothing's deep. Beauty is skin deep, as they say. My number one tip for beautiful glass hair, as the youngins say, is to stop bleaching and dyeing your hair. Yes. A lot of people who make these tip videos will say stop bleaching and dyeing your hair if you want glass hair, but I feel like that's erasing alternative culture. You clearly were not an emo kid growing up, and it shows. What you should know is that bleaching and dyeing your hair changes your hair porosity. It makes your hair damaged and brittle and more susceptible to split ends. And I literally went from having perfect hair. I had no hair care routine. In 2012, I read on the internet that shampoo was a scam because of all the SLS and parabens, fucking what else, that you were just detergenting your hair. I've been washing my hair with baking soda pretty much ever since, except when I had to live with people, then I would use shampoo so that people would think that was normal. This is the hair that I had when I washed it with baking soda. No hair oil, no rosemary oil, no hair treatment, no satin pillowcase, nothing, and it grew like this. And then one day my boyfriend was like, let's get our hair dyed, and I was like, fuck yeah, what a great idea. And pretty much all went downhill for me. I went from having medium hair porosity to pretty much had holes in it. My hair strands all look like fucking SpongeBob SquarePants. That's how porous she was. And I didn't take care of it. I just kind of like let it do whatever it did. So after a year of having very bleached and very dyed and very non-looked after hair, I went to a hairdresser. He was in a band, and I asked him, what genre do you play? And he was like, oh, I play crust grind. And I was like, what in the living hell is crust grind? What kind of genre is crust grind? Anyway, he did a good job with my hair. And then I tried to use heatless curls on it for the video today, and only one side came out, and that's fine because I'm still learning how to do this hair. The day after I got all of this done, I decided to use a curling iron for the first time on my fresh new hair, and obviously I fucked it up. So that was very traumatizing for me. If you can, don't use heat on your hair. If you have somewhere to be or something to look cute for, hair tools are no fucking joke. Not only did they burn, they could burn your hair off as well. And like, what do you do with the curling iron? Like, you take it and then you clamp it and then you roll away from your head, but you do this and your hair just spirals down the barrel, and then you take it out and it's like, I'm perfect. Like, what actual witchcraft? Anyway, so I'm still learning how to curl my hair, but heatless curls are a lot easier because fire is scary, says this Aries. If you're getting anything done to your hair, you need to research how to take care of your hair afterwards. You would think this is common sense. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not like other girls. I don't have the same common sense that they have. So pretty much my updated hair care routine. I wash my hair once a week. I've introduced a pre-wash treatment of Novaplex, which is what my hairdresser gave me. I use this shampoo, this conditioner, and this hair oil, and I've also put in this leave-in conditioner which has heat protectant. Smells so good. Also sleep with my hair in braids sometimes when I remember. My hair was an afterthought for most of my life, and then I dyed it. Let me tell you the amount of compliments that I get having pink hair. When I had normal black hair, no one really said anything. Okay, so if you want those pink hair compliments, girl, you have to work for it. You have to do the masks and the hair oil and the Novaplex. Speaking of being stupid, nail care. Again, I used to do nothing for my nails. I used to just paint them every now and again, but press-on nails have become trendy, and I thought it would be fun to try them. And I have a friend, they do gel, and when the gel nails pop off, they use super glue to glue the nail back on, because super glue has the same active ingredients as nail glue. And so I was like, oh, well, it works for them, it'll work for me. With any kind of beauty advice, whatever works for someone else, will it work for you? You don't know. Maybe if you're lucky, but chances are you actually have to use the 2 brain cells in that pretty little head of yours to figure out what actually works for you. Otherwise, you are just going to trend hop. It's just like whatever new product you see on TikTok that's trending, you're just like, oh, that'll work for me. That works for the girl who's talking to me in the screen. It works for her. She's a real person, so it could work for me. What my dumbass did with press-on nails was, for starters, I was at pre-drinks, and the last step that I had to do to get ready was to glue on my press press-on nails. And maybe if I wasn't one drink in, I wouldn't have committed to using super glue, but here I am, super gluing press-on nails to my nails, gluing my fingers together, gluing my fingers to the table, gluing my nails halfway up the nail bed. Woo! Don't apply your press-on nails after you've had alcohol. Don't use super glue, because I think the super glue merged with my actual nails. These nails did not come off for a very long time, and you're probably thinking that's fucking awesome. But when I actually wanted them off, they took like layers of my nail with it. That's not cute. What I've been doing to try and fix this is I've been using the OPI keratin repair treatment. I've been doing that on my nails every day and just keeping them super duper short so that they don't rip and tear. I think it's working great. Skincare. Always check the ingredients. Make sure that you know what your skin type is. The thing you're using, make sure that's for your actual skin type, because I wanted to get into skincare, but I didn't want to do any of the research. So my boyfriend does skincare, so I just use what he uses essentially. But he has oily skin and I have combination skin, mostly dry. I'm sure you've done skincare before, so you probably know what happens. I just dried out my face too much. So when I delved deeper into like what the actual fuck I was using, turns out that this cleanser that I was using contains salicylic or BHA, which is like not typically an ingredient that you want if you have dry skin. So that was mistake number one. I figured that I've kind of probably stressed out my skin barrier a little bit, so I just picked a moisturizer with skin barrier healing properties, ceramides and shit. Again, I did more research and I'm using these products instead. So we have the CeraVe Cleanser, CeraVe this Inkey List Barrier Repair Moisturizer. I kept the same sunscreen and the same eye cream that I was using before. So if something's not working for you, don't just keep trying it because you are lazy and can't be bothered to figure out what to use instead. Or you can, I don't know. Your life. And a lot of glow up videos that I've watched, I see someone go on about you need to find your color season, get a color analysis done. I don't know what this voice is. I think color seasons are a scam to make you feel bad about the colors that you like. There are apps that you can use with an AI color analysis. It's all good if you're white, but if you're East Asian, if you're a person of color, these apps tend to all typecast you as a deep autumn or a deep winter or something. These glow up videos also don't tell you that a professional color analysis costs like $300 fucking dollars. Color analysis queens, get your bag. I'm not paying $300 for that. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what my color season is. I feel like if you like a color, you should just wear it. Like if it makes you feel good and confident and sexy, then you should just wear the colors that you want to. I feel like we are intuitively drawn to colors that are inherently our color season anyway. You would have some sort of basic color theory to put clothes on your body and be like, this color makes me look like shit, and this color makes me look like a fucking goddess. Do you see the beret? I'm an artist. I can understand if you just like, I just want an expert to tell me so I don't have to think about it, I don't have to figure it out. If you are completely stumped on how to dress and this helps you, then that's amazing. But if you get your color season and you're disappointed by the like 50 shades of brown that are apparently what you look good in, then screw that. Nothing's gonna tell me that I can't wear pink. Your confidence and your aura are more flattering than any stupid color season. I'm not going to be told that I can't wear pink because it'll wash me out. Bitch, I wear the clothes. I do the washing in this house. I wear the colors. The colors don't wear me. Yellow toned skin does not necessarily equal warm undertones. Theoretically, each ethnicity can exist in all of the color seasons, but it's just a lot less accessible to go and find that out. So wear the colors that you like. If I ever get a color analysis and someone tells me that I'm a true spring or a clear spring or something, then I'm just gonna retract everything that I say. Although I did find this app, it's called Vivaldi, and you can do the color draping yourself. Just make sure you use a photo of your face in natural daylight, not in indoor lighting. And I gaslit this app into making it think that I was a soft summer or something. So you do what you like. It's good for inspiration, I think. Makeup. If you watched my other glow up video, you will see that I'm a big fan of not wearing concealer and not wearing foundation. I do realize that there is a level of privilege that comes with that because I don't have oily, acne prone, blemished skin. Why do I need 2, 3, 4 more products? There's nothing to cover on my face or want my skin tone to be even. I've been having battles about my skin tone not being the right color for fucking years. I'm not going to engage in makeup that covers my skin tone. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear all that shit on my face. I like eyeshadow and I like eyebrows. I personally think they're pretty. It actually looks like I'm wearing makeup, and I'm not trying to gaslight you into thinking my face is airbrushed. Okay, I'm saying things that I don't want to be cancelled for. What I will say is that for makeup, I definitely had eyebrow blindness, and I feel like that's something we all kind of fell victim to, and it made me feel that if my eyebrows weren't done, that my face, it didn't look as nice. But nowadays I just fill them in they're filled in. There isn't such a dramatic difference between my eyebrows with makeup or without makeup. So sometimes makeup is just the product of what's trendy at the time, and we shouldn't base our self-worth on the fact that we have no eyebrows. Or like back in the 90s, if you had bushy ass caterpillars on your face, you probably felt like you needed to shave your whole eyebrows off in order to get even close to fitting into the beauty standard of that time. So I don't really have any advice. I just felt like complaining. I'm definitely susceptible to trends. Everyone is saying that now we love softer features. Bitch, I'm there. I'm ready to look like a fae. I do my eyebrows with this tiny little Kate Spade palette. I just use one of the colors, whatever one I feel like, and I just and it's done. I used to make my eyebrows blue, which was a rave ass vibe. I also switched out my black eyeliner to this rose dusty brown eyeliner, and I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna sound really stupid, but I learned this recently. So what I learned first when I came into makeup is like never use your fingers to put makeup on your face. That means that if I wanted to put glitter on my eyelids, I would use brushes. But I found out that if you use your finger to put eye glitter on your eyelids, it works so much better. Like, I felt like that blew my mind, and I think people know this already. I don't know how I just kind of skipped this lesson in school, but yeah, use your fingers to put eye glitter on your eyelids and not a brush. What life-changing tips I have. I hope your life is changed from watching this video. I hope this video was so useful. Me just exposing how silly and trivial and beginner I was. Hopefully I'll look cute now. And that's what matters. Thanks for watching. If you want to see the process of me glowing up, utilizing everything that I talked about in this video today, then you should see my glowing up with me video. See you later.